Good morning and welcome to Bible class today. Today is going to be a fun and exciting day where we are going to see how Jesus healed two different people. And before we get started, we're going to play a little game, and this game is going to involve you. You're going to have to get up and you're going to have to go and touch the things that I describe. So I want you to stand up and get ready. You're going to have about 3 seconds to go and touch what I'm talking about. All right, the first thing that I want you to go and find and touch is something that is green. Ready, go. Did you touch something green? Good. All right, so the next thing that I want you to touch, I want to see if you can find something that is soft. Can you find something soft and go touch it? Ready, go. Excellent. All right, I hope you found something soft. Okay, now I want to see if you can go and find something that has legs. Go touch something that has legs. Go. Did you find it? All right, there's lots of things that you can find that have legs. Okay, we're going to do one more. Find something that is alive. Go touch something alive. Go. Nice. Good job. I hope that you found all of those things. The game that you guys just played, Wiggles and Squawker told me they wanted to play. You guys ready? Say hi. Well, hello, everybody. How are you today? Squawker, would you like to say hi to everyone? Squawk, 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 squawk. You guys were wanting to play that game? Squawk, squawk. Ruff, 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 ruff. Squawker, can you touch something that barks? Squawk! Good job, Squawker. That's right. Wiggles barks. Ruff, 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 ruff. Okay, Wiggles, let's see if you can touch something that flies. Ruff. Squawk, 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 squawk. I feel happy you got to do that game. Ruff, 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 ruff. Squawk, 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 squawk. Okay, good job, you guys. All right, we're going to sit down and have our Bible lesson. We are going to learn a story out of the Bible today where a lady touched just the hem, just the teeny tiniest bit of the hem of Jesus's clothes, and she felt something different. Now, when you guys were touching those things, did you feel different after you touched them? No, you didn't. So you may have felt it and it felt smooth or soft or cold. It didn't make you feel different. One day, Jesus was teaching people by the sea, and a large crowd gathered around him. Like always, they were excited to see Jesus. Suddenly, a man named Jairus, who ruled in the synagogue, fell down at Jesus' feet. Jairus begged Jesus to help him. He said, "Oh, Jesus, please, my daughter is very, very sick. Can you please come and just touch her so that she will be healed and live?" Jesus went with Jairus, and the crowd followed him. A woman in the crowd needed Jesus' help too. She had been sick and bleeding for many years, and no doctors could help her. This woman believed that Jesus could heal her. So she reached out and touched Jesus' clothes as he was walking by. All of a sudden, she felt better. She could tell that she was well. Jesus also turned around and said, "Who touched me?" And Jesus' friends were like, "Jesus, there's so many people crowding around and touching you." But Jesus could tell that his power had gone out of him. He knew that someone that believed had touched him, and she told him what had happened. Jesus said to her, "Daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace, for you are healed." While Jesus was talking to the woman, some men came from Jairus' house, and they told Jairus, "Your daughter has died." They said, "Leave Jesus alone. He doesn't need to come anymore." Jesus heard the news, and he said to Jairus, he said, "Do not be afraid. Just believe." That's very exciting, because even when scary things happen or sad things happen, Jesus says, don't be afraid, just believe. So Jesus continued to go to Jairus' house. People there were crying and they were sad. Jesus asked kind of a silly question. He said, "Why are you crying? She is not dead. She is sleeping." The people laughed at Jesus. He doesn't even know what he's saying. But Jesus took Jairus and his wife into the room where the child was, and he held the girl's hand and said, "Little girl, get up." The girl got up, and she began walking around right away. Jairus and his wife were amazed. How many times have we talked about people being amazed around Jesus? Jesus showed his power as the Messiah, which is very exciting. Jesus can heal and give dead people life. When we trust in Jesus, God forgives us of our sins. Now it's time to ask our friends if they were listening to the Bible story and if they can remember some things about the Bible story today. Wiggles, do you remember, why was the man looking for Jesus? Let me see. Oh, that's right. It was his daughter. His daughter was really, really sick. She was really, really sick, and he wanted Jesus to come and just touch her so that she could get well. Oh my goodness, Wiggles, that was really good. You were remembering a lot of things. That's right. Good job, Wiggles. Thank you very much. Okay, Squawker, now it's your turn. Squawk, 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 squawk. Let's see if you can remember how that lady that kind of was in the crowd with Jesus, how did she get healed?
Oh, I remember this one. Oh my goodness, I remember this one. Squawk, 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 squawk. She was healed because what she did was she just touched his clothes, and all of a sudden she was healed. And guess what else? Jesus felt some of his power go out of him right when she touched him. That was the coolest part of the story, I think, the power part.
Yes, I think you're right, Squawker. That was a really cool part of the story. And you know, when Jesus showed his power like that, that really showed that he was God's son and he was the Messiah, huh?
Oh, yes, that's right. He really did show that he was the Messiah. That's right.
Good job. I'm glad you guys were listening to this story today. And I hope that you remember how important it is to believe in Jesus, because guess what? Jesus is God's son.